Will Pence be able to pardon Trump for crimes he might have done? Check it out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. You know, how do Trump and Pence both wiggle out of this? Because clearly both of them have committed crimes. And I just want to very quickly recap what I shared with her. I think that the template for this is 1992. In 1992, George Herbert Walker Bush was president. This is December of 1992. George Herbert Walker Bush is president. He is leaving office in 2 weeks. So this would be like after Trump gets declared, too physically incapacitated to be president of the 25th Amendment, okay? So, in other words, leaving office, but not under a cloud. However, there was an ongoing investigation. Lawrence Walsh had already obtained, he was the special prosecutor for Iran-Contra. And they were looking into both Reagan and Bush's involvement with the Iranians holding the hostages to screw Jimmy Carter, the Lebanese holding hostages, the Iranians getting weapons from the Reagan administration, and in violation of a law that Congress passed while Reagan was president, Reagan selling weapons to the Contras down south and shipping cocaine back into the United States. They were looking into all that stuff. And Lawrence Walsh had already gotten convictions of Ollie North, of Elliot Abrams, and of Caspar Weinberger, and there were a couple of others that he'd gotten convictions on, names that are kind of lost to history. And he was preparing to prosecute George Herbert Walker Bush. And he had just subpoenaed Bush's diaries. So this is the Mike Pence scenario, right? If Trump gets removed from office under the 25th Amendment, he gets a no foul, no problem. You get to go, buddy. See you later. Everything's good. And then, and frankly, I would predict that before Trump leaves office, his last day in office, he will pardon Stone, Manafort, and Flynn. Okay, then Trump leaves. And then Pence doesn't just pardon Trump, but he takes the same advice that Bob Barr gave to George Herbert Walker Bush. Bob Barr famously, just Google Bob Barr's name and my name, and you'll find several articles I've written about it with links back to the original New York Times articles on this stuff from 1992. But Bob Barr told, the question was, should I just pardon these, Caspar Weinberger? Or should I just pardon? Who should I pardon? Should I pardon anybody? And Bill Barr, told him, pardon all of them. In fact, his phrase was, in for a penny, in for a pound. This is in 2001, what he told an historian who was interviewing him about what happened in 92. And you can find, if you Google Bill Barr and Thom Hartmann, you'll find the articles. So my guess is it would be the exact same thing. Trump pardons, the big-time criminals without pardoning Michael Cohen, who flipped on him. Then he leaves office without a conviction. And then Pence pardons everybody who might testify against Pence, as well as Trump and the Trump crime family. And I think that makes a lot of sense.